Hey, Roswell Community Church, Matt Miller here, giving you a quick pastoral update and really kind of an instruction set as to how you're going to do Ash Wednesday this year. As you know, we're doing an online service only. Most of you by this point should have received your Lenten kit, which has all that you'll need for your Ash Wednesday service, as well as the Lenten calendar that we're going to be using for the totality of the Lenten season. But I wanted to give you a couple quick things about the ashes. My suspicion is, of course, that none of you have ever imposed ashes on anyone. It's not a normal thing that most people do in their life. So as someone who's gotten to do it a few times over the last couple of years, I thought I'd give you a couple quick instructions on how to do it best, maybe to think about how do you want to do this as a family or as a community together in your home. Since the imposition of ashes are something that we get to do on someone, it can be a little tricky as to kind of how do you do it. So the simple mechanics of it are pretty straightforward. One is you take your little cup that has the ashes in there, and then you take your thumb and you go along the long side of your thumb, kind of like this. And then you just come to someone's forehead and you use the edge of the thumb and you say, remember that you are dust, and to dust you will return. And so it becomes kind of a simple sign, kind of a sign of the cross, if you will, upon someone's forehead. Again, during the Ash Wednesday service, I'll walk through all the particulars and specifics, but that's some of the particulars about how do you actually do it. Now, as far as like who should do it in the home, listen, there's no rules or particulars. We invite you to have the opportunity as a family or in community to both be someone who imposes ashes as well as has ashes imposed on them. So if you're a married couple, getting to do that for one another, parents, for children, but there's really no magical or particular way to do that. So we kind of trust you to figure out how you'd like to try and do that on this Ash Wednesday during that service time. Now, one of the questions that comes up pretty regularly is, okay, where do the ashes come from? And what we do pretty much every year is, and this is the kind of the traditional way in which the ashes are created, is every year's palm fronds, right? Palm Sunday comes right before Easter every year, and we actually keep and hang on to all those palm fronds, and we dry them out over the course of the year, and then they become basically brittle and dry. And then at the next Ash Wednesday, prior to the Ash Wednesday service, we actually take those palm fronds and burn them and turn them into ash. And it is those ashes that, once mixed with some oil, actually creates the ashes that we use for Ash Wednesday. So that's kind of the how and where they come from. That's how we do it every single year. It's kind of a cool, unique, full year picture of the church calendar. So that's where they come from. You got a little instruction on how to handle, how to use them and how to apply them. And we're excited about doing something from home this year that otherwise we would just honestly get to do together. And this is going to be a way in which we do it once again together, but in community and with one another. So don't miss out on the opportunity for what's can be a real intimate, really meaningful time to begin the Lenten season together with this Ash Wednesday. So if you have any questions, of course, always let us know, but know that you're loved. We're eager to begin this new season together with you, and look forward to seeing you soon on Sunday.